Hello and welcome to another episode of Thrive and Survive in the Matrix. Hi, my name is Marge and today we are going to be making this. It is fermented tomatoes, basil and garlic. I call it salsa. I don't know whether it is salsa or not, but we like to have it in salads. We have it on the side as a dip when we're having a cheese board or something like that. It's even really good with your homemade Doritos, and you can put them on top like that, and you can also save the juice. You can drink the juice. It's absolutely delicious, and it's the easiest thing that you could ever hope to make. If you've never made fermented foods before, start with this because you can't go wrong. Okay, you're only going to need 4 ingredients. 4? Yeah. The jar, make sure it's very clean. Here's one I prepared earlier. Second, your tomatoes. I actually had a whole crop of tomatoes this year from the garden, but these ones I happened to see when I was in my local greengrocers during the week, and they still put dates on here in the UK, so they were getting near their sell-by dates. They were like 30% off, so I went, okay, you're coming home with me, and also some garlic. And the magic ingredient is this beauty. It's been growing in my windowsill all summer. My garlic. Oh, he's dripping. And that's not garlic, that's basil. Hello, basil. It's my basil. So I'm just going to take a few leaves off of that as well, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so let's get started. So there's nothing really spectacular that you need to remember about this. It's very easy to do. First, what you do is you wash your fruit. I'm not sure how many tomatoes I'm going to need. I'm only going to do 1 jar today because I do have 2 others in the fridge. We tend to go through a lot of this salsa because we absolutely love it. It's so delicious. So all you do is chop up your tomatoes very roughly. You don't need to be careful, you don't need to be precise. Just cut them all up. Apologies there, my battery ran out just as I was in mid-flow. Okay, back to this. So just chop your tomatoes very roughly. It doesn't matter which way. This is actually quite good if, like me, when I saw these on discount because they were starting to go out of date, you can actually use tomatoes that are a little bit soft as well. I don't mean, ones that are completely unusable, but if they're going a little bit soft then, and you don't like to eat them like that, if you prefer your tomatoes more firm, then use the ones that you were maybe going to discard if you didn't like them soft in this salsa, because they're going to get a lot more mushed up than this, believe me. This is a lot of fun, this recipe. If you've got kids, get them involved with this as well because it is great fun and they'll love it. Now there might actually be too many tomatoes for this 1 jar, and if that is the case, then I can just put the rest in my salad for my tea tonight. So I'll get as much in as I possibly can. So that's the tomatoes chopped roughly. They don't need to be too small. So that's all I'm going to need for tomatoes, and then what I'll need to do is chop up some garlic. I think maybe I like a lot of garlic, so I'm maybe going to do 3 or 4 cloves in this, and then I'll show you what to do with the basil. Chop up your garlic. So that's tomatoes, the garlic, now the basil. I've washed the basil and I'm just going to pick some leaves. This actually was ready to start flowering by the looks of it. It doesn't matter, it still tastes. You can use that if you like. We like basil. The smell of basil, it just reminds you of going your holidays to the Mediterranean, Italy, Spain. Smells wonderful. And really that's kind of just a caprese salad when you think about it. But it is so easy to do. So all you do is, hope you can see this, so you can try and see this. All you're going to do is put a layer of tomato, a layer of garlic, some basil, and then just keep doing that until your jar is full. Now this is all personal preference of how much you like. If you don't like garlic so much, don't put as much in, but it does need it to give some flavour. If you don't like basil as much, don't put as much basil in. So just keep repeating the process. I think I put a bit more basil in. Okay. We're getting near the top of the jar. Just push down. Okay, this is actually probably going to work out quite well, because I've just cut perfectly enough to fill this one jar, which is great. Put the juice in. Okay, the next part is you have to get your teaspoon and you put 3 to 4 teaspoons of really good salt, which could be Himalayan salt or sea salt, Celtic salt, kosher salt, but not table salt. There's no minerals in table salt and it's highly processed, and if you try to ferment anything with table salt, it'll be a failure. So, okay, so 3 to 4, just make sure this is loose, this salt. 3 to 4 teaspoons. 1, 2, 3. I think 3 is probably enough. And next comes the fun part. Wait till you see this. Get your kids ready. This is the fun part. Get them involved. Okay kids, are you ready? I did promise you the fun part. So all we're going to do, you've got your tomatoes, you've got your basil, you've got your garlic, and all you do now is shake! Shake, 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 and shake some more. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Oh, it's starting to break down. The juicy the tomato come out. So you can go about your kitchen, get the music on. A little bit of disco. Shake your booty, oh, shake, shake, shake. that is a workout. Keep fit as well as make great food. Okay, that is all you have to do. Just put this on a counter in a cool, dark place, maybe on a shelf in your kitchen away out the way, for a couple of days, and after 2 days it should be ready. What I would say is, when you wake up in the morning, burp your jar. Just open and then close, and that stops the build up of gas, because it is fermenting and there will be gases released. And then what happens is the salt and all the bacteria, it just becomes probiotic heaven. Great bacteria, fills your guts with goodness. Drink a little bit of the juice if you're feeling a little bit sick, a couple of spoonfuls. Take some in the morning. I'll eat that straight out the jar. And my husband, he absolutely loves it. He'll just go in with a spoon and just eat the whole lot. So have a few of these in your fridge and your cold pantry, and you'll never go hungry, and it'll be full of goodness.